The judge in the Coinbase case has a very important decision to make. Coinbase and its legal experts have asked the court to dismiss the case, to completely drop it. And the reason for that is they believe that the securities laws in place do not have any effect on the business that they were operating. And because of that, they've asked the judge completely dismiss this case. The SEC, on the other hand, has come out publicly and said, you were breaking the law, and they have taken this very strong approach of enforcement instead of trying to create new regulation around these digital assets. 6 legal experts specializing in securities laws have come out to support Coinbase in their stance against the SEC in this court case, and they filed what's called an amicus brief. As you can see here on Cointelegraph, an amicus brief is a document filed in court by a party not directly involved with the related case. It's generally used to add supporting arguments to one side of the lawsuit and emphasizes how the case will have a broader impact beyond the involved parties. That's an important piece here because the SEC has not just sued Coinbase, they've also sued Bittrex, they've also sued Kraken, they've also sued Binance. So this would have an impact on some of those cases as well. Obviously, Bittrex and Kraken have decided to settle outside of court, but Binance is still ongoing with its litigation. Coinbase has decided to fight against the SEC. And I believe rightly so. And it's clear that there are other people out there that specialize in this type of law that agree with that as well. Securities lawyer James Murphy, who many people on the X app or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, knows him as Meta Lawman, has come out supporting this amicus brief, saying that it absolutely shreds the SEC's investment contract theory. He went on to say, the amicus brief brilliantly traces the history of the meaning of investment contract before, during, and after passage of the Federal Securities Act in 1933. By 1933, the state courts had converged around a standard for interpreting the term investment contract to mean a contractual agreement that entitled an investor to a contractual share of the seller's later income, profits, or assets. Now, that's not at all what Coinbase offers. They offer assets out there that you can buy and trade, but they're not offering you anything on their end that will be an investment in their business model itself. And so these scholars that filed this amicus brief added that no state court decisions found investment contracts without these key features. So if the judge sees this in which they filed and agrees with it, then this court case should be dismissed. And that would be a huge win for the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole, especially here in the United States. Only time will tell what actually comes of this. I really, really strongly believe that these people, these 6 scholars that came together to file this amicus brief, they know what they're talking about. And the defense Coinbase has hired to support them in this case, I think they know what they're talking about too. So it's up to the judge now to decide whether or not the SEC is right or the Coinbase team is right. A lot of legislators have also come to back Coinbase in this case. Some of them have even gone as far as to question the SEC's motives in what they're doing with all of these lawsuits. Obviously, legislation takes a long time to get here, and it could be another couple of years before we actually see the legislation that we need to have here in the United States. But we're slowly inching towards that. And I think in that front, it's a good thing. But we still have to deal with these cases. So like I said before, I hope that the judge throws out this case and says that the SEC needs to go back to the drawing board. That's honestly the best outcome that we can hope for. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do me a solid and hit that sub button. That's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Crypto Clay Out.